A divine diva has a branded identity. Sit back, relax, and discover yours. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, divas. Know that wherever you are and whatever your situation is, it's all good. You are blessed and highly favored. It is Christmas Eve, and yes, I am in the office working. See, when you begin to understand the true reason for the season, it becomes a day. Another day that the Lord has made, that we want to rejoice in and be joyful in. We spent a lot of time this past week with all hands on deck, out in the trenches trying to serve others, and I think that's what we're supposed to do. A couple of weeks ago, I got the opportunity to sit down with one of our sponsors, and she was delivering the gifts that she had bought for her child, and she touched me so much with the story she told about why she bought so much. And it was based off of a memory she had, and what she did this year was all owed to a turkey. See, some years ago when I had first met her, she was having a rough time in life, you know. And she remembers that year that she didn't have anything to feed her children, and the holidays was coming up, and DHS had actually been to her house because they had been reported as not having any food. Well, she had the staple items, so all was well. And one thing we do know in life, that we can't stop time from moving. The holidays kept coming and she still had nothing. Then she told a story of this elderly couple who lived down the street who showed up with a turkey. She continued on. She knew her neighbors didn't have any food either, so she's gonna cook that turkey and share with her neighbors. Well, that was some years back. She's able now. So she filled this little girl's life up with all types of things that she desired. So while she was telling me her story of ode to a turkey, it rushed me back down memory lane. See, I remember being that young single mom and having to stand outside in the cold waiting to get some gifts for my kids. Always seemed like there was a need that I just wasn't able to meet. And through all those years, the favor of God just continued to rest. Now, I know that now, as I was going through, though I didn't recognize it, every year there was somebody. They might not have delivered me a turkey, but, you know, for me, it was always somebody would just walk by me and put some money in my hand, or somebody I just met said, hey, I want to do this for your kids. I remember the struggle. I remember it. So I understand the seriousness, because it wasn't just rough during the holiday season. It was tough year round. But I always had this something down on the inside of me that told me life was going to get better. I just didn't know when. So for all you divas who are still in the struggle, don't give up hope. You got to know down on the inside of you that it's going to get better. Even if nobody walks up to you and gives you a turkey or puts anything in your hand and you're not able to do what you think that you're supposed to do, just know the reason for this season and hold on. So for all the people who put their hand into the Divas Christmas wish list this year, I thank you. And I think this is a good time for me to go ahead and say thank you to all of the sponsors who supported a Divas Christmas wish list. We were able to sponsor some families, and the sponsors, they went over and above, and I thank you. The Keller Williams Group, New Energy, South Walton Suites, Precise IP, Talk of the Town NWA, Parker Williams, Sun Branding. We had some associates from the Walmart teams jump in. And I want to thank you all for all the hard work that you put into it. Especially, I can't tell you how much I thank you because I know me. And I'm not always a bed of roses to work with. Yeah, I am happy and I smile a lot, and I don't know. When my heart's in it, it's in it, and I don't want to hear nothing different, and it's kind of hard for anybody to come change my mind. So for those of y'all who have encountered the struggle, I apologize to you, but thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you so much. Some of those ladies that we helped this Christmas season had nothing to give to their families, to their children for the holidays, and you ladies made it happen, so thank you. I'm so grateful to have met you. This was not my topic for the day, but since I'm over here, I'm going to go and roll with it. I truly believe that there is something special about a servant's heart. I think that there's a special entitlement for those who serve. The older I get, the more it's like without a shadow of a doubt, me believing that it is from the heart of a servant that they can go and ask and receive. I think the wealth of this world is built off of the servant's heart. Those things that get done behind the scenes. Those people who do what they do without the recognition, without the acknowledgement. I think there's a special grace and mercy over their lives. When the only motive that they have is they just want to see another person smile. It gives them tears to see people happy. It makes them joyful. You know what I'm saying? When you can do something for another person, whether they're there to know that you did it or not, it's just a warmness in your heart. And I really don't want you to misunderstand. It's not all about the monetary gift. Sometimes you can give somebody the gift of listening. There's so many people out there right now who got something. They just need to get it out of them. They don't have anybody to talk to. See, servants come in all forms and fashion. So divas, if you find that you're going through some challenges in life, I'm telling you, I believe the best way to break that thing is to serve from your heart. Now that's all I got for you today on that topic. I know I've been promising you some updates on Divine Diva, so here we go. In the months coming up, you're going to see some changes in the Divine Diva network. I'm going to be transitioning from being on the mic all the time to going back to that place that I love in the backdrop of encouraging others. We have acquired an internet radio station. And I know that there are many people out there besides me who have a voice of encouragement and empowerment. I'm going to share the platform. So I'm going to be shifting to the role of producer. And I am super excited about it. One of the The spotlights that we will have is going to be from a young 16-year-old. Her show is going to be called Generation Y, the teenage view on public affairs. I am so excited about it. We've also got a show coming up from The Mother is what I'm calling the show, because Mother is a mess. Awita Allen down in Dallas, Texas. She's going to be coming on to teach some words. I'm going to give her some specific times because Mother is a phenomenal teacher, and I want what she's got to say to just be able to be heard throughout the internet world. Now I'm excited. Both of these young ladies have something to talk about, and so I'm excited. The radio station is called Branded Identity. And for those of you who don't get a grip on what that means, it's really you were created uniquely. We all have a gift. We all have a voice, something that we have been given to extend the people of this world, to make a difference in their lives. So while I'm out here making announcements real quickly, February 4th, we are having a Live Life on Purpose conference at NWAC in Rogers, Arkansas. Also, the very next week, FIA World Entertainment is hosting a runway show for Divine Diva. That runway show is called Walk for Life. We are transitioning into doing more mentoring with our younger generation of divas. We figure if we can get to them a little early in life, that they probably won't go through some of the challenges that we have been affected by. So keep us in your prayers. We're making these transitions and these moves. I'm very excited. Divas, you know, you can contact me all day, all night on Facebook, on Twitter, on SoundCloud, iTunes, and of course, www.divaradio.org. I said I was going to keep this short, Divas, and I went over my time limit. Know that I love you and I'm praying for you. And of course, till next time, keep it diva. As a diva, we acknowledge that we beat to the rhythm of a branded drum because we don't belong to ourselves. The D is because we were designed for such a time as this. The I is for our integrity and intelligence, but only as a minor strength. Our main strength is that we follow the wisdom of God. The V is for our vivaciousness. It flows through our veins like a subtle current in a torrent river. The A is because we are aimed to attain our Christ-branded identity.